Hi there, it's Janice Thompson from JazzleDazzleCraft.co.uk. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator and I live and work in Scotland. Today I am filming a card that I recently took part in a Pootlers team Springs card swap. And I made 7 cards. I needed 6 for the swap. The 7th one was so that I could keep and show you, and I forgot and sent it out. So I'm trying to film this from memory. I do have a photograph to look at, which I suppose is quite good, but I can't show you that just now because it's in the camera that I'm using to film. So hey, so I have a bit that was left from, I must have done 8 of these panels. So the paper that I used for my swap cards was from the Altogether pack that comes with the Here Together suite, and I will show that on another video. It's the one that it's the designer series papers that comes with the skin tone blends, so that it's come as like a suite, because there's designer series paper, there's a stamp set, there's a die set, and there's the 10 skin tone blends. So I haven't demonstrated the blend yet, I've not got around to that, but today I'm going to show you how I went about doing a swap. So my intention was, originally was making 7 cards, and as I said, the final one was to show everyone, and so that I had a guide before I made my own. So I have got out Misty Moonlight, Bumblebee and Magenta Madness. Now I don't think they're the colours I used in my swap, but that's fine, they will still work. And Memento Black. I've got a card base, some pieces of black for matting and layering, and I have half a sheet of A4 thin basic white cut lengthways that way, and I'm going to stamp that. So what I did was I stamped the whole thing and then I cut it into 7 pieces, and 7 into that length there is roughly 4.2 centimetres, so that's how I chopped it up. But let's stamp it first. So I'm using, I forgot to show you exactly what I'm using, Wildflower Path. I'm absolutely in love with this stamp set. I just adore it. I haven't used it quite enough yet, but yeah, I'm just starting to, well, I've done a couple of cards with it that you could go back and see what I did. And I'm also going to use this little butterfly from Sam's set, which is, I'm going to use this little butterfly because it's just gorgeous. So that's what we're using. I've got some of the stamps already inked up now. This is kind of something I had in my head to use black for the greenery. Does that make sense? Black for the greenery. So in my head, black is the new green. So I am just inking up the stamp with my tuxedo black, and basically, well, we'll just kind of start in the middle-ish. It's quite a new stamp pad because it's quite juicy. I think there's something on it here which I'll just use my snips to just... Excuse me. Yeah, just a bit of paper, I think it is actually. Just take it away. Right. That's this. And then maybe this one, just bring it a bit lower down. Do them at varying heights, spaced out across the card. Not always totally straight, just kind of just as they could be blowing in the wind. I am leaving a bit of space to put the other, there's another stem of flowers here as well. I'm a lover of black and white. The temptation would be to give them black flowers. In fact, I'll probably try that at some point this week. Or maybe just grey flowers on black stems, just for something different. Right, I think that's enough of these stems. I'll wipe that off, and well, I would if my cloth was here. Oh, how annoying. And all my bag is packed for class. Oh well, I'll just have to pop this up here just now. Right, and then I want, do you know what, I'm going to take that off and put this one. I just like the length of this, or shall I? Oh no, wait a minute. I'm going to put the flowers on this first. So my brain just went there. So, the colours. Right, so let's go with pink. So I've just got Magenta Madness. I'm limited on what inks I've got available because I've packed my bag for my evening class tonight, my in-person class. And I'm just filming this in a wee gap that I've got in the day, so I just thought, so of course I haven't checked where this goes before I start, so you have to line this up. I'm hoping that you're going to be seeing, because I kind of need to get my head over it too. Oh, isn't that delicious? That pink against the black, that is just lovely. Oh gosh, excuse me. Don't know how fast this video will be, but the basic card constructions together. So this, oh, I'm just loving this. So trying to aim to have the top flower sitting in that wee cup there and then lined up so they go on the wee bits of stem. Excuse my croaky voice today, I don't know. I think I'm needing to take my antihistamine. I'm going quiet while I line it up. I love it. See that, just those three colours work for me. Well, two colours on white work for me. Although there's an argument that black's not a colour, is that right? Now, a reason I chose to use these colours to do the Magenta Madness is I'm very aware that the new annual catalogue's on its way, and these are the colours, the end colours that are going out. So they're the out colours. So pop that up there, and then there's second layer to this. So what we'll do is, once we've used the stamp, put it over there, it'll get cleaned later. And then you'll see this just adds. You can do this in another colour, so you could have a two colour, but I just think just doing it in this colour, it's just giving it a bit of depth. Obviously you can take your time, line it up. Be interesting to do this in two different colours. Or two different shades of a similar colour. love this type of stamping. Now see, that one wasn't totally connected with the stem, so I'm going to do the same here, is actually bring this down a bit and just help with that. I didn't actually make contact with the paper up there, it was just to make that flower touch, so I made use of that. Right, so let's see if we can bring the other stem in then. Or hang on a second, there is a wee stem one here that doesn't have a flower, so there's little wee individual flower stamps, so I'm just going to put one on each of these. I love it. Actually, just leaving it like that's okay with me, but I did want to show. I've managed to get my finger in the ink. Black. See, you nearly got pink there. We're finished with Magenta Madness, so let's just pop it out the way. As I say, this might not be the shortest video, but I'm enjoying myself, so I'm just going to take my time and keep enjoying it. So these will have to be a bit sort of in between. Just a bit like a wildflower meadow, isn't it? That'll do. And then it's just one step stamping with this, but we have some flowers for this, and that was what I thought I would use the bumblebee for these flowers. Let's put the lid on the black before we have an accident. We'll use them for the butterflies, but just let's one thing at a time. So remember, well, I remember but how this all lines up as well. I think it goes like this. That'll be fine. So, and again, the bumblebee against the black is just gorgeous too. I'm just going to just stick some down there as well. Go quiet because I'm trying to concentrate on lining them up a bit. So just use it, you know, however you think. You might see other people use it differently to me. But this is such a pretty set. I nearly didn't buy it. At first, whenever I saw the catalogue, I thought, I like that. And then for some reason I didn't put it in my first order. And then I saw it again and I thought, you know what, you need this. Definitely need it. Now, some butterflies. Was the net all? I think that's all that's in it. I don't think I used the grass on this one. I just went with it as it is. You could, you know, if you're looking at a meadow situation, you could use the grass along the bottom, but I'm thinking I'm just gonna, I don't even remember if I did in the ones, because I posted them out, and as I say, I can't see the picture. You've got other flowers you can use as well. Do you know, you can really make it all your own way. We'll just go with adding in the wee butterfly, and that is the one from Sentimental Swirls. And where is it? You can see by the mess of this, I have used it loads. I love it. Right, this butterfly for the outline, and where's the wee middle bit of the butterfly? Here it is. I think this is amazingly useful stamp set. So I'm going to have blue to fill in and black for the outline, because we're just going with the same idea as we've already used. So we'll just put that on there, take that off there, and the bit for the middles. Right, so let's just have a play. A host of blue daffodils, blue butterflies will be in and around our flowers. I'm hoping you're liking this as much as I am. Oh, that wasn't good, but hey, that's alright. We'll just leave it at that. Poor butterfly's got a damaged wing. Right, we'll leave it at that, because I'm going to, I don't know if I'm going to trim the bit. I do need to trim a bit of this, but I don't know if it'll be the bottom or the top, but we'll just, and then we just take this second stamp. It's just fab. If I wasn't filming, I'd have my head right over the top. Really, this is simple stamping. Hashtag simple stamping even. I'm going to mat and layer, but that's not difficult. These wee butterflies. Why am I calling a butterfly a daffodil? What's wrong with me? Aren't these colours divine against the black? Right, have I coloured all the butterflies? We'll try to go again. I kind of missed this one. There we go, that's a bit cool. I'm happy with that. Now we've got a strip here for my sentiment. So we'll just get the black, we'll close the blue. And we'll just stamp the sentiment, and then that means we can pop the inks out, and then it's just a matter of cutting. I'm just going to check I'm still filming. Yeah, we're still going. Oh, we're at 20 minutes. Actually, will not be much longer. What a lovely sentiment, isn't it? My heart is smiling because of you. I just think that is so nice. So, what do I need now? We'll just stick that on to, I've got cut a piece here. So this is the wee piece of, there was 2 centimetres by 7 centimetres, and then it's 2.4 by 7.4 for the back. So we'll just glue that together. That's that. This is for my panel. And that's it. So let's chop a piece of the panel. I'm not sure I'm going to make any more than the one card just to demonstrate it, so I might keep the other bit and make something with what's left over. Right, so I want this to be 10. Probably didn't need to chop off the whole thing if I'm only using a bit, but so I want this to be 4.2. I'm not sure I've got this bit in shop, but I'm just going to go with it. So cut that wee panel off, and how pretty is that? I don't know whether to just, well, I just chop, no, I probably won't get time. Right, I'll think about that, what to do with the rest of that. So I'm just going to pop this on here. Make sure it as straight as you can. That's that. And that. And we've got this. Somehow managed to get some ink on there, but that's okay. So we've got our white card bank here. Let's hope my fingers are no longer inky. In fact, do you know, I think some of the ink is maybe coming from this page. So it really is quite straightforward. So this panel, so what I'm going to do is I will put a link to my blog down below in the description box, and you'll be able to get all my measurements there. This was my swap card, or a version of my swap card, but I liked just the way, just by take it, you know, I got 7 cards out of my half sheet of stamping, which means that if a full sheet of, you would get 14 cards from that piece of stamping. And then I just use some dimensionals. Whoops. And I think we need a bit of, just a little bit of bling. I'm not sure. I don't even know if I put bling on the ones that went out. Whoops. There's my wee scissors, because just use some of the waste here. Well, it's not waste, but the edge. Never waste to me, but let's use it up. And these black dimensionals are so handy because you don't see. I've just remembered. It'll be alright. I had to put dimensionals at each end because it's going to be straddling the panel. But it'll be okay. It just means it'll sit up just a bit higher. I'm pretty sure I did put some kind of bling on. What we got? Look at that. Oh, it's lovely. Bling, I don't know what. I'm just actually going to put a couple of. I don't know where my black dots are. Have I got some black dots in here? I was thinking black dots would be they're in the annual catalogue. Yeah, I've got some here. I just think they're the right thing. There are some other in those other the pack that goes with them. Gosh, my words. I come up with these ideas and then I can't follow through with the conversation. Blessings of Home. There's dotty embellishments that go with that. And I still need to go looking for my putty. So I just thought that a wee black dot there and there. Whoops. We'll just leave it at that. Enough. Enough is enough. So there you have it. This was my swap card. I will be doing a video as well to show you the swap cards I received. And I'll probably link the two together. So there's my card. Thank you very much for watching and for your patience. That wasn't my quickest video, so it's under half an hour. That's not too bad. Thank you very much for your time. Please subscribe, hit the bell icon to get notified if I'm coming again. And yeah, positive comments. Let me know if you like this or other ideas of what I could do with that stamp set. Thank you so much. Bye bye just now.